Welcome to our most recent project. We're super excited to share this one. I think you might know it as Idahome. We know it as our personal family residence. It's a second home for our family to really, especially gather during the summers and enjoy the beautiful lakefront.
The biggest goal in creating this home was really to accommodate our family and the growing family that we have, and having this great place for us to all gather, to be able to have a home base, enjoy the lake life, enjoy the scenery, was really, really something special for us to develop together. A lot of our family works together, but we also enjoy downtime together, and having a place that is a beautiful home for us to gather in to make memories was just a really special thing for us to create together. I don't know. And I think that, you know, for us, it's like, I think in 60 years, this home is going to be here, and my kids' kids are going to be here, and it's going to be something really special.
Our family and our continued generations hopefully will enjoy and really love and embrace this beautiful area. Inspiration for this project came from so many different places. I think you and I collaborated a lot, and I had a really big vision for how I wanted it to live more than I understood what those elements were going to be from the start. And I think that working with Brandon Architects, one of my favorite architecture firms, was really fun. And I really wanted to give them some inspo, but kept it so edited. I think I gave them a total of 5 pictures. And I said, this is the feel. And we wanted it to feel a little bit like these separated spaces that had this connection. And they got it from the minute they presented the first design. I was so thrilled, and I think they really understood how our family could live in this space. And I think that from there, we ran with all the interiors, but they were really fabulous to work with on the exterior. There's a bit of ruralness to this setting that I think, and it's a little Western. There was some
definitely
modern Western influence.
Yellowstone era.
But we kind of love, I think you and I are so creative, and we love so much art too. We looked at I think a lot of inspiration came from the artists that we love, pieces that had been in our family that we collected, expanding on that and using it as an opportunity. There were many artists that we've over the years admired and seen at different shows and such. And then it was like, where could we find a space for this artist? Because it would be so fun to have something in this home. So a lot of it was art, a lot of functionality, durability.
For sure.
For sure, durability. Spaces that had enough room that everybody could pile in the sectional, plenty of room on the floor for the kids to play, not overloading it with furniture so that we didn't have enough room for them to enjoy the spaces.
Just like the same ethos that we do in a lot of our projects too, is that interesting juxtaposition of the rustic meets some more of modern moments that you see in the lighting or even in the cabinetry style. To me, that's what makes it so interesting. Is kind of that layered approach, and then not just one style. It's this kind of elevated, curated feel that has been in the works for 7 years ago. We went to a AD design show and found an artist, and now their work is in this house. It's like so neat. And pieces that you've collected for a long time, antiques and things that are always in the home, and it feels like really familiar and cool.
I think that familiarity is something we're always trying to get in our projects as well, that if you have something that your grandmother gave you, how can we work that into your home? Because it'll feel more evolved and not just like a brand new showroom, which is nothing that we're trying to achieve.
Nothing's too precious or dainty or anything. We're like, I don't want to sit there. It looks like not comfortable or
correct. And I think the steel elements, the stone, the wood, all of that leans into our typical design approach, which is something really beautiful, but something that you could also use and enjoy.
So it's not very common, obviously, that we do our own personal home. And I think that that's special, that we install it, we get to enjoy it. And have memories to come. And I think that, as with any designer, it'll always evolve, probably as we evolve. No promises that we might not swap out a piece of art or something in the.
Oh, I promise we will. I promise we will, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that we're excited to continue to see the people who we love enjoy it, and friends come and enjoy it,
And I think as
the memories.
Yeah, and I think as we're living in it, I think it's also making us better.
Yeah, for sure.
Because often, as Rachel mentioned, we install the home, we help the client get settled, but then we don't actually get as much feedback as we might by living in the home and understanding how it's being used, and how can we take what we've learned from this project and even apply it to our future projects, because it is similar to some of the projects that we do.